Hello everyone, I am Taureor and I am back in EU4. Have you ever thought, hey, the Ottomans are too weak, they should be way more powerful? Well, if you did, you're in luck because the new Domination DLC is making them unstoppable. Actually, Domination is a great experience and I would probably recommend it to anybody who likes being powerful. There's a lot of new stuff for Ottomans, for the French and the English and the Spanish and the Russians. A lot of fun stuff for Ming. There's some stuff for Japan as well, although I haven't explored that yet. Anyways, it's a great piece of DLC. I'm playing a pre-release version, so there might be some bugs. Don't worry about that too much. So let's see how overpowered they are now. Come with me to Istanbul. Let's go. Well, achievements cannot be earned because historical machinations. Sure, let's set it properly. I am in mode because we live with our mistakes. So why are the Ottomans so powerful now? Two reasons. The mission tree that lets you expand and do lots of stuff, even have 2 golden ages, and the new vassal mechanic of the Eyalet. It's essentially a vassal that doesn't take a diplo slot, so it's like the HRE after revoking the reforms. There are some drawbacks. For example, you have to call them in manually to wars and pay favors for that, but other than that, they are amazingly powerful. Let me show you. Confiscate some land. Agenda. Some advisors focus on diplomatic power. Go to production, leave the military alone for now. Rivals. Lithuania, Mamluks, and who? How about Venice? And try to befriend Poland. Unlikely, but possible. And go. There's a lot of new privileges too, and we have a Janissary estate. Let's make them loyal. I like using monopolies because they do increase your mercantilism. We'll need clerical education, religious diplomats, some morale, good stability, make advisors cheaper, and monopolies. And monopolies, some economic freedom, and that. This will do for now. New general, and some Janissaries. They are pretty good, aren't they? Extra morale, and some claims. Those missions let you really expand quickly. Victory over the Varna Crusade. And with this, we'll immediately get our claims in Greece. Should get the event that gives us this guy soon. Austria rivaled me. It's not that important. Where's my military advisor? Ooh, allied to Wallachia. This is perfect. I actually want you to be allied to Wallachia. Although I can't do a full war because we have a truce with them. But I can at least isolate them. Alright, let's go. Ah, here he is. Siege Engineer Urban. Get the Siege Engineer, and with the mission, we'll get 3 cannons at the start of the game. 4 cannons, which is absolutely excellent. Let's make sure they don't get wiped. 2 of you go to Istanbul. Well, it's still Constantinople, but not for long. 2 of you follow the army to Athens. These guns don't actually participate in battles as far as I know, but they do help with sieges, and they do help a lot. Leave the navy in port. No need to use it. It's a pity I can't fight Wallachia at full co-belligerent thing, because I won't be able to get all their territory, but I will be able to get a bit and cut them off from their neighbors, thus ensuring I will get it. Split and go forth. Ah, Poland is getting Moldavia. Naval doctrine, Turkish navy. We're gonna get a great navy to fight Venice, but it's not necessary just yet. Don't need to fight. You can stay in the port. Ah, Constantinople has fallen. More leaders, please. And the Wallachian forts should fall pretty quickly, because I have guns. Ooh, interesting. We could attack Albania and get Venice involved. Without any other allies, this would actually be quite beneficial to us, because we need some territory over here. I think that's our next move after this war. Let's start preparing to attack Serbia. We need some more manpower, so let's do that. Oh, and war taxes. And kill these guys. Should be relatively easy. France would go for an alliance with me if I wasn't at war. Maybe I should have checked that beforehand. Same for Bohemia. We dubbed the Wallachians. Poland. Oh, Poland loves me. Excellent. We're gonna need some allies soon. I always prefer legalism. Ottoman decadence. It's not gonna be a problem for a very long time. But it is a mechanic to dismantle the empire when it grows too big, so we'll see later on. Maybe I should only take Buzău so that Poland doesn't get them. I don't really mind if Hungary gets them. Yeah, let's not be too greedy right now. We need to manage our aggressive expansion. Let's just cut them off from Poland. Now, time for Byzantium to end. We're just gonna annex everything. I could make them into a subject, but I will not. Now, a series of decisions and missions. Constantinople becomes the new capital. We're an empire, and we have the city of the world's desire. The great capital. Excellent. With 2 monuments. Now, allies. Poland. Offer alliance. Excellent. Bohemia, you wanna be friends too? You would, if we improved relations a bit. France wants it, and Castile does not. Okay, let's work on Bohemia and France, while we attack Albania and Venice. Why Venice? Well, I need territory here to unlock a certain mission. This mission. It means I'm gonna need to take all that territory, if I can. Revoke the Ragusan guarantee. We're gonna need them too. And get ready to fight Albania. Also, some galleys. Gonna need them very soon. Should work. and coral, the stuff we just got. There's also Epirus to be taken, but they're allied with the Papal State, and so is Ragusa. This could become a small problem for us, unless we have the Pope as non-co-belligerent. Then it will not really be a problem. More production. You guys ready? Let's rival Hungary and attack Albania. Venice is actually quite strong, but if we manage things right, we'll destroy them. Let's try and wipe the Albanian army. That's better. Also, I'll destroy some forts here, they're not necessary. I don't really have a lot of manpower right now, and our forces are roughly equal, so we're gonna play it safe and stay close together. And they have way more navy, but I'm working on it. We can't actually get to Venetian territories, but I think I can rely on them to get the military access necessary. Oh, and they came down here. Should we intervene, or just focus on our sieges for now? Let's do our sieges and then corner them and kill them. Actually, concentrate the artillery. Fulfilling this navy mission will give us a nice admiral. Oh, very good. Let's wait for them to get their morale and we can start doing naval attacks. Everybody, gather up here. Naxos fleet obliterated. Next up, the Albanian fleet. Now I have 20 galleys. The enemy has 6, which means naval superiority. Let's help with this siege here. I want these 4 provinces, possibly also Corfu. Statesman? Nice. Cheaper? Oh, that's not the one. This one. Finish the sieges quickly, and then we'll try and corner the enemy army. Oh, they don't even have a general. Nice. Albanian fleet obliterated. What terrain is this? Hills. If I get there quickly enough, we'll get a bonus. Looks like we will get there quickly enough. Make sure they don't get another siege tick. Wiped. But the enemy has almost no troops left. Let's assault the Venetian capital. That's a big fleet they have here. But it's not actually a very capable fleet. It's mostly light ships and transports. We have lots of galleys, so it should be our win. And it was. Oh, if we stay here until this siege is over, I might even wipe their fleet. Stability, please. Reinforce the army in Venice. Oh no, they got my agent. That's very unfortunate. Sending another one to Herzegovina because I'm gonna border them soon. And we need to conquer all of that. Got the Venetian capital. It would be nice to actually get the province itself because it speeds up government progress, but I need these provinces more. Also, I can get diplo vassals. Probably should be paying a bit more attention to that as well. Let's. More legalism. Legalism is great, actually, because it gives us taxes. Let's do a barrage so we can finish this siege faster and end the war. This is taking a very long time, and they're about to... Ah, damn it. They finished their siege faster. It's a bit of an issue, but we'll retake it. Just need to take Treviso first. Bunch of truces are over, which is excellent, so I can attack people here. Siege of Treviso is over. Are you ready to give up? Almost. Let's kill some of their smaller armies. I should convince them to not oppose me. And the fleet. Kill the fleet too. About now, Venice? Still no. Just give it a moment. I could keep fighting and get more, but I really need those 4 provinces, and it would be good to finish this war soon. So just get what we're here for, and now finish off Albania. Got the coalition of Naples. Herzegovina has entered the coalition, which is unfortunate, because I wanted to attack them. Let's improve relations. And Ragusa and Epirus. Well, I can take them, but coalition wars are generally unpleasant. But this might actually be good to me. By attacking Herzegovina, I could get Ragusa and Epirus without having to fight the Pope. Oh, Bosnia and the Pope as well. Well, we'll have to take a break from conquering for a moment then. Let's make an assault here. Crusade? Oh, it's not important. Annex Albania, because we have cores here. Now we can cool off for a bit until the coalition here dissipates. It's fine, we're not in a rush. The cool thing about the Ottomans, among a lot of other things, is that you can alternate between expanding into Europe and expanding down here to limit aggressive expansion. That way. So, let's go to this side. Let's get our casus belli on Herzegovina and Serbia while we do have the spy network and justify invasion. Yeah, that's a new casus belli, unique to the Ottomans, which is like vassalized but better. And any country you border that has less than 150 development can be vassalized that way. Time for some diplomatic vassalizations. Dulkadir, Ramazan, Trebizond. You can nicely check it here. Go to the Diplomacy tab, Influence over Vassalization, and see which countries are actually willing to accept it. Oh, Fezzan is almost ready as well. Dulkadir, Trebizond, Theodoro, nice. Oh, this small country over here, and Ramazan. We can get peaceful vassals this way. Let's. Some guarantees, military access rights, and all that will speed things up. You're at war. Theodoro? Yeah, sure. Transfer trade power, and that's enough for Dulkadir to become our vassal peacefully. Vassalization, excellent. Now we can't have too many vassals because they're gonna start rebelling, and they take up diplo slots and all that. However, we can promote a vassal to an Eyalet. An Eyalet is a vassal, essentially, which you cannot annex, at least not immediately, and who are not called into a war unless you specifically pay favors to do so. But realistically, you get so many favors that is not a problem. And the best part about that, they will not be occupying a diplo slot. slot. Promote to Eyalet. Bam. See? They even changed the color to match yours. And the best part about that is you can get Casus Belli to make Mamluks and Hungary into Eyalets. And Tunis as well, which is absolutely amazing. Let's continue with those vassalizations while we can. A diet, here we go. Herzegovina would actually accept a diplomatic vassalization if they liked me enough. That's surprising, but useful. I should befriend them. Better tech, please. Actually, if you do have the diplomatic relations, it's better to have vassals than Eyalets, but otherwise, Eyalets, don't take the slots. Convert Hagia Sophia into a mosque. Yes, please. Even a free boost to the monument. Well, not free, but almost free. Peaceful vassalization of Ramazan, and we'll keep them as a vassal. That also gives us access to strong duchies. Where is that? Oh no, I need 2 vassals. We'll get more in a moment. Time to invade some people. How about Karaman? Let's go. Ooh, that's a good general. 2 siege. New state. Oh, these guys were at peace for a moment, weren't they? Yeah, I almost got them. Probably I'm also at war with Shirvan, but I can't really reach them. Unless we befriend Karakoyunlu. And these guys too, even if it's temporary. Because we're going to need to conquer them. Going to Shirvan. Can I vassalize them? Yes. Ooh, poor Crimea. I don't think I'll get the events for it this time around. Wipe Shirvan's army, and you're going to be my vassal. And Karaman gets annexed. I've missed EU4. This is a good update. Oh, a new mission. More claims. Steal some territory. Small revolts, which we can handle. Even more people want to be my vassals. As far as Fazan. Okay, I'm down with that. Get alliances. We'll need to spend some money on those, like Influence Nation, but these investments are going to pay off eventually. Don't need the fort here. What I need is an attack on Kandar. Even Cyprus is almost ready. I just need some more Diplorep. Gift to Trebizond. Influence Theodoro. Ah, damn it. Should have attacked them earlier. Enter the coalition. Although the coalition is not... Well, I don't have that much aggressive expansion, so the European countries will leave it and then I can kill Kandar. Well, in that case, let's reduce army spending and wait a little bit. Don't need this fort down here. We're just 5 short. Fortunately, I can do subsidies, temporarily, and get rid of them as soon as we obtain our vassals. Like now. Vassal, strong duchies, vassal. Ooh, we can lose corruption with this. Let's debase our currency and lose corruption. That's very bad. Improving relations is important to us, which is why that thing was bad. Anyway, so legalism. Cancel subsidies on both of them. And I think I should make them Eyalets. In the meantime, Fazan, improve relations with them. Although it could be good to annex Trebizond relatively soon so I can get access here. But Theodoro can be an Eyalet for sure. Even Crimea wants to be my vassal. But they are not in a good position, are they? Let me see. No, that's not a good position. Same for these guys. Let's make Ramazan an Eyalet and make Shirvan like us. Now, it could be a good moment to beat up the Mamluks, but I would need some friends to do it. Or more troops. Italian ambition, not right now. Oh, Scholar. I completely forgot about Scholars. Should have done that. You can get less aggressive expansion thanks to that. I want the aggressive expansion one. Let's grant a local residence. Should have had that from the start. Royal marriage with Fazan, and we can vassalize them. Vassal. And monopolies. I'm going to cancel the monopoly on wool, I think. I'm going to need that slot. But the rest can be extended. Actually, let's see if we can get even more. Some people dislike monopoly. I like it because of mercantilism. Let's maybe not do glass. I'm going to want the annexation policy, the integration policy eventually. So let's get it now. And the most beautiful thing about having a lot of vassals, enable divert trade. Well, maybe not on Shirvan, not yet. And for that, you can be an Eyalet after all. Our trade income increases. Might actually release a subject here, but later. Might still need to neighbor these guys to get the proper war goals. Oh, someone new, willing to be a vassal. Excellent. We can expand from here. See, that's the beauty of having unlimited vassals. You can just expand your diplomatic range that way too. All 3 of these guys want to be my vassals. We might be able to use Karakoyunlu to beat up the Mamluks together. Possibly the Timurids. Should befriend them. But more importantly, let's get those vassals. It's 3 vassals. Alliance. Relations. Alliance. Oh, you're at war. Damn it. Well, if you had accepted my alliance, you wouldn't be at war, because they wouldn't dare attack you. Well, I'll get 2 instead of 3, that's good too. Maximum prestige. Let's try to do this without royal marriages, because even if I convert them to Eyalets, the royal marriage still takes up a Diplo slot. I'm going to annex Trebizond, because then I might be able to get Imerti. Although, is it worth it? Not sure. Crimea does not exist anymore. We're getting a nice amount of manpower from our subjects. Oh, we could ally Burgundy, or Bohemia. Let's get Bohemia. Holy Shrines. Don't really want to lose stability right now. It's going to cost me a bit, but it's fine. Let's enact the Devshir system. That's how it's pronounced, I think. And the nice interactions. Cheaper co-creation and less unrest in provinces. Let's do that. That's a cheap statesman with Diplo rep. Sure. And more manpower. Wait a minute, I already have a cheaper statesman. Well, let's promote him then. I'm going to need to invade Akkoyunlu, and I could ally Karakoyunlu to not only prevent them from, disrupting this, but also fight the Mamluks together. Epirus insulted me. If it wasn't for the coalition, you'd be dead already. A Mamluk in exile. Sure, you might even get to rule that bit of territory soon. Let's switch Shirvan to an Eyalet. It's going to save us a Diplo slot, and these two as well, as soon as we acquire them. Karakoyunlu now likes me. Sure, I'm going to use you to kill the Mamluks, and then we'll kill you. Vassal. I maybe should start working on Cyprus, because if I get even a temporary boost to my diplomatic reputation, they should accept vassalage. Right, let's influence them. It's just a bit of money and it's gonna make it faster. Wallachia entered the coalition. Well, the coalition will dissolve soon enough. Make them Eyalets, so they don't take slots up, and give me your trade power. Time to get rid of that coalition so we can go conquering again. I need to steal some land again, so let's get ready for rebellions. A mission to break the coalition. Sure, I want to do that anyway. And take some land. And kill some rebels. Coalition is dissolving, we can go conquering again. But actually, maybe I should do it peacefully. Time for an idea group. Now I'm going with the Vassal Swarm Diplomatic Ottomans, so there are two important idea groups. We need trade, and we need either diplomatic or influence. Or both. You could get the diplomatic, influence and trade, but then we will miss out on some policies. When I played around and tested this a bit, I wanted diplomatic, so let's try out influence this time. Also, it's time to kill Kanda. Coalition is dismantling itself. Excellent. I'm going to need to conquer Epirus, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Optionally Wallachia, but it's not urgent. Let's try and get Epirus to leave the coalition, while we destroy Kanda. Hungary leaves the coalition. Excellent. And so does Epirus. Right, so we have to manage our conquests, right? Because there's a lot of targets to conquer. We have to manage which ones go first. Let's actually create some favors with Karakoyunlu. Oh, interesting. Bologna, Granada and Herzegovina are willing to be my vassals. And Granada still exists. Well, of course, I'm going to work on that. Herzegovina likes me a little bit, but they're also wary. Not sure I can get enough relations. Well, maybe. With subsidies. Now, I could easily conquer them. This is more about aggressive expansion. So here's a guarantee. Just need to limit my aggressive expansion with them. Here's a gift. Now, if we went with diplomatic ideas, we would be able to easily break royal marriages. I still think influence might serve us better. Castile is going to hate me if I vassalize Granada. Kanda. We could make a subject, but this is our, let's say, main territory with our culture and all that. So I'm just going to take it. I can get up to 181 relations right now. The problem is the neighbor different religion modifier, but we can resolve that by just releasing some vassals. So we're not neighbors anymore. Yeah, let's do that. Even if they're the wrong religion, it doesn't really matter. Let's release Montenegro and Dalmatia. And now they should like me more. Well, see? 179 suddenly. We don't want to have so many diplomatic relations, so let's switch them into Eyalets. This is the beauty of the Eyalet system. You can have them endlessly. Now just some subsidies and they'll be ours. Vassalization, there we go. Now don't forget to cancel these subsidies or you will lose all your money. Also, Eyalet time. Not sure why Bologna wants to be one, maybe they're feeling threatened. Alliance with Granada and with Bologna. Don't really want a royal marriage. Here's vassalization. Promote to Eyalet and focus on Bologna. Oh, I have rebels. How did I miss this? And we vassalize Bologna, peacefully. And all these vassals give us manpower and taxes. Eyalets too. Time to attack some people. Well, let's check if anybody else wants to be a vassal in the meantime. Yes, Saluzzo, Lucca and Mantua. Well, I wanted to attack some people, but this is just more profitable doing this peacefully. And we still have some aggressive expansion. We don't have a coalition, but we do have some aggressive expansion. So I might as well wait for it to dissipate. Or I could be improving these relations while attacking the Mamluks. Saluzzo, Lucca and Mantua. Because they're now closer, since I have vassalized Bologna. Maybe I should have gone with diplomatic ideas just so we get more diplomats. Let's start by allying the countries in question, and once we are allies, I can even go to war and not worry about it, and vassalize them in a war. Cyprus is almost ready for it. I got a bit more diplo-rep. Maybe. Let's get more diplomatic power. Some more troops, please. We'll go up to 60. Army maintenance up, and we're going after the Mamluks. Siena almost wants to be my subject. I do love diplo-vassalization, and the knights would if they liked me. I also want to invade Akkoyunlu in the meantime. I think I'll make them another Eyalet. No, let's prepare the Casus Belli. A jam is going to be a bit of a problem. Not a huge one, but still. Right, let's call in Karakoyunlu. I don't get my mission claims yet, probably because I haven't taken this bit. I would need to check the missions, but it's not important. What I need to do is fulfill this mission. And for that, I need 5 provinces. 5 more provinces. And actually, I could get 2 monuments in that. Because there's one here, and there's one here. And Petra is especially good to us because of Diplorab. Ooh, Greek separatists, Genoa. Could be a good conquest opportunity. Anyways, let's go. Let's be cautious about it. No need to lose troops. Air selection event. 554. That's decent. Forgot about my trade ships. Well. Actually, let's become the defender of the faith. That's gonna help our morale and all that. Knowledge sharing, sure. Fate of the Patriarchate. The second option gives us definitely more, because we get more development in our capital. This improves our relations with Orthodox countries, but we don't really care about that very much. We get a good advisor, and for this we get a permanent boost in our capital. So let's get the second one. Need more ulema agendas. We'll do that soon. Oh, Janissaries are making trouble. I don't really want a rebellion right now. Although I could call in some Eyalets to war. Sure, we can handle a small rebellion. Where are they? Here. I guess I can spare one unit. And let's call some Eyalets to war. Enable, divert, trade on all of them, because that makes your trade income absolutely amazing. Oh, I don't have a diplomat to do all that. Let's get one. The problem with having Eyalets is that you have to call them to war manually and spend favors. Well, favors are not a problem. The manual sending of diplomats to each of them is. But they do work like an HRE Vassal Swarm. It's just a bit more micromanagement. And we'll call these guys too. Perhaps I miscalculated the time a bit, because I need to conquer Akkoyunlu while this war is going on, because I don't want to fight Karakoyunlu. Another one, Montenegro. Did you manage to make any troops yet? Well, even if you haven't, you will. And Herzegovina, Granada. We can actually fight Spain with Reconquest, because Granada is our subject. All my Eyalets have been called in, including Bologna. Balance of forces is pretty good. A jam. Do you want to peace out? Not yet. Oh, actually, that's a good thing, because these guys are allied with them. Anyways, spy actions, justify invasion, and let's delegate 2 armies to conquer Akkoyunlu. Normally, the Karakoyunlu guarantee would be a problem, same as the Ajam alliance, but we're already at war with these guys, and these guys are our friends in another war. So, time for an Ottoman campaign of conquest. Go. No, they took the province I wanted. That's not crucial. So for this mission we need either Damascus or Al-Quds, and 5 provinces in total here. Now I want Mahan, well this with Petra. Actually I should keep a unit here just in case. And we might as well get Jerusalem. Peace deal will be as follows. Something like that. I prefer the coastal ones, but Karakoyunlu is being a nuisance. Although they might peace out soon, we'll see. And my Vassal Swarm is coming. It's a small swarm so far, but it's growing. Monopolies, sure. I want the mercantilism. Green Price, for instance, sure. Yeah. Oh, which means better military. Let's change the cavalry. We're not about to fight any battles. They should be fine. We'll now be making gems. Let's have a look. Nice. Saluzzo, placated with gifts and stuff like that, becomes our vassal. Cyprus is almost there. Maybe I should start working on them. Though they will have a lot of aggressive expansion with us. Akkoyunlu, outmaneuvered and stripped of its allies, becomes an Eyalet. And you can combine war reparations with that. Now, I could take a bit of territory directly, but I don't think it's necessary. And demands. Also, I should have done this first. Aggressive expansion impact reduction, before sending that peace offer. Oh well, take their capital. This army is isolated, so this is risky, but we're sending reinforcements. See, this is the problem with Eyalets. I'm not sure if this is a bug yet to be fixed, or as intended, but if you call them to arms, they can actually be pieced out individually, even though they're your subject. Unify Anatolia. Sure. More manpower. And they gave me the territory, because I have a claim now. Good. Damn it. Serbia is now guaranteed by Hungary. But Bosnia isn't. Let's see, what's your total war score cost? 66. Maybe I should have attacked them first. And again, beating Hungary is not going to be difficult for us anymore. I think I'll just attack Serbia and deal with Hungary in the meantime. Epirus first, though. Let's kill this Mamluk army. No, I don't need this war to be long, and I don't need to take a lot of stuff. If they're willing to accept a quick peace, maybe like this, almost there. And I could send some manpower to Ajam and force them to release some countries who I could possibly peacefully vassalize afterwards, but it's a bit of a waste of time. Let's end this war quickly. And this is all we need. Give me some extra money, and that's it. Core everything, increase autonomy in rebellious zones, go home. More specifically, actually go to Serbia, or Epirus and Ragusa and the Pope. And with this we can complete this mission. Let's not yet. Only when we're ready to attack. How are the diplomatic relations? A bit too many. Let's promote Saluzzo to the Eyalet of Saluzzo. Finish this mission, because we need all of my agendas, and steal some territory. Go the small rebellion, not a problem, the army is on its way. Lucca, become my vassal. Same for Mantua. Actually, they have decent armies. Will they disband them now? Poland wants sailors, sure. Rivals, who can we get? We're gonna get Timurids and Austria. Make Lucca an Eyalet. Actually, we do have enough crown land to enact this policy. More diplo power. Send out some missionaries, cause we can. Do you want to keep Karakoyunlu as an ally? Yes, for now. Until we defeat the Mamluks completely. More rivals, France. Petra is going to be instrumental because of diplo rep. Oh yeah, Mantua, give me all trade power. And Lucca, and Saluzzo, and Akkoyunlu. We should start sending merchants here and here soon. Time to get the fleet out of storage. because we're gonna do some fighting. Epirus, your time has come. And I'm gonna call in the Pope, because I want Ragusa as well. Although I suppose I could do a separate war, then all the Pope's allies would be involved. Do I want Ferrara? Well, they're not being called in, so it actually doesn't really matter. Okay then, let's attack Epirus and call in the Pope, and have Ragusa as co-belligerent. And I can have Bohemia help me, sure, why not? Well, let's go. Do you even have any armies here? Doesn't matter. My fleet needs to repair before I invade your island. Now, time to get some Eyalets to war. They are close by, they can help. Now, the problem is, they can actually get annexed. A peace deal. But we won't let that happen. Not against a weakling like the Pope. Guys repaired yet? Not yet. That's fine, it's just the Epirus fleet. Go, blockade the Pope. Let my troops get to Rome. Medina wants to be my subject. Nice, nice. We're at war. Still, let's improve relations. Maybe it'll work out. Yeah, runaway Pope. Overextension has been reduced. Can I do the patriarchate thing yet? Oh, need another agenda for the ulema. Unfortunate. Let's get some more Eyalets in this war. Because we can. I could actually make the Eyalet of Albania, even. But it's not necessary. Diplorap. Excellent. Let's see who else we can vassalize. Siena, Beja, Cyprus, and Medina. Hey, Cyprus, want to be friends now? Let's make Ragusa a vassal. We do have to watch out for aggressive expansion here. We don't want to do too much. So I'm not going to be taking anything from the Pope or from Trent. It is not the Eyalet casus belli, so I can't really make them into one. But I can make a vassal and then promote a vassal to an Eyalet, even during a war, to preserve diplomatic slots. And actually do the same thing to Epirus, because I don't need to own these territories directly, they can be my Eyalets. Let's kill the Pope. Prepare an Eyalet casus belli on Serbia. Promote Mantua to Eyalet, and all is well. Remember, I need to keep one vassal. For now it's gonna be Ragusa, because otherwise my strong duchy's privilege will go away. I'm saying I won't take anything from the Pope. I mean, I will not annex any of his territory. What I can do is release countries and diplo-vassalize them. Really should have gone with diplo ideas for the extra diplomats. It's too late now, though. Trent, just give me money. Let's wait for Avignon to be conquered, and then we'll end this war. There it goes. Released countries. The more the merrier. Spoleto, Perugia, Urbino, and Provence, because I can. Also, give me all your money. I will not pillage Rome, because of the associated aggressive expansion. We can't really afford that now. Although it would just be malicious, even though it's Rome, so I guess I should get something. Send demand. That's it. And Epirus, let's make them subject too. Excellent. Oh, this army got stuck here. Well, not for long. Reign in Greece complete. Now we need to fight Serbia. It's gonna be rather easy. I can have Poland help me with Hungary. Annex Trebizond. This policy is important for it, so we don't lose Diplorap. And once Epirus and Ragusa like us, we can promote to Eyalets. Interesting. Mamluks are fighting Timurids. Well, good for me. That's a lot of countries that want to be my subjects. Urbino, Perugia, Provence, Spoleto, Corsan, Medina, Cyprus, Talifat, Beja, or Beja, and Siena. Yes, let's do that. I actually don't need much because they already like me for releasing them. So maybe let's get that diplomat from Cyprus. Cyprus can wait. False. Alliance. I'm gonna ally all of them. Yes, I know. We'll lose some diplo power. Temporarily. And that's the beauty of the Ottomans. In the current patch. You can diplo-vassalize endlessly because you're strong and a number of vassals does not matter if you switch them to Eyalets. Ooh, diplo-rep guy. Yes, please. Cheaper one. Feed his list. They're all gonna be my vassals soon. Well, okay, not the ones who are at war. They can wait. Trebizond is next. We can now access Imereti. But that's for later. A couple of diplomatic actions with all these new allies of mine, and they'll be vassals in no time. Alliance breaking with Perugia. Why? Did you rival someone or something? Looks like it. Well, we can influence them. That should be enough. Is it enough? Yes. I spent all my money on gifts, but it's enough to make Provence a vassal. Justify the invasion of Serbia. Excellent. Are we ready for said invasion? Yeah, we'll also get Poland to help us. I might take Kosovo for myself because it's a gold mine. Yeah, right. Increase maintenance. Get ready. Provence becomes an Eyalet to free up a diplo relation. Spoleto is ready to submit. Need to use some gifts to speed things up. Perugia. Ottoman campaign of conquest. Calling in Bosnia. I call Hungary as a co-belligerent. Don't really need that. I guess I could release, say, Transylvania and peacefully subject them, but I will get a mission to subjugate Hungary. It will generate more aggressive expansion, I suppose. I'll make Hungary co-belligerent and call in all the friends we can. No, not these guys, because I want to vassalize. Let's go. And in the meantime, keep vassalizing. Oh, we could lose some corruption. Well, I can also do that with this interaction, but actually I think we are better off not doing that and keeping the modifiers. Then again, you know what? We can debase the currency, and debase the currency. Now lose the corruption through here, and lose the corruption through here. And that's fine. Got some money. Call some Eyalets to war. Our siege engineer Urban has lifted the fog of war on Hungary, somehow. Good. Call some Eyalets. Oh, Helping Hand. This is actually a pretty powerful event for great projects. We're not that rich yet. It lasts only 10 years. Sure, let's do it. Provincial government system. Interesting. We can get a boost to our monument in Jerusalem for free, or we can get an idea cost reduction forever. Let's get the idea cost reduction forever. Well, Montenegro is militarily strong. Vassalization of Urbino, please. All that vassal acquisition is costing me quite a lot of money in gifts and influences, to make it quick, but I'm also getting quite a lot of money from vassals. I could also be patient, of course, but I would rather not. Here's a gift. Siena, become my subject. Hungary is no match for our might. Bosnia. Ottoman vassal. Oh, that actually damaged our relations with Siena a bit. Let's wait until we vassalize them with any further peace deals. Do we want a great palace? Not really. Send guarantees out to everyone who wants to be our vassal. Oh, might even get a Lothian from here. Oh no, they're a subject. But these guys? Who knows? Oh, that's a good general. Now, I have a dilemma with Hungary. I could just do a white peace, fulfill a mission, and then take them over as one, or I could actually release, say, Transylvania to peacefully vassalize them, or Croatia. But they might not want to be a subject. They probably will want to be a subject, but they might not. So I think I'll just white peace Hungary, or just get some money from them. Siena, vassalization. Excellent. Who else wants to be my vassal? Korsun, Cyprus, Medina, and Beja. Chile. I could get Chile as a subject forcefully, but then again, yeah, you know what, aggressive expansion. Second idea group. We're doing great with vassals. I just want to do diplomatic just to double down on that, but that's not really necessary. We'll take trade, and I know it's not a good form to take two diplomatic ideas consecutively. It's even an option that can be disabled in the game menu, but we're actually gain great amounts of money from this because all the subjects I have are transferring trade power to me. And I am focusing on diplo power, so we should have enough eventually, once I rein in all those vassals. Speaking of which, promote to Eyalet. Hey Hungary, wanna be at peace? Well, let's finish this siege. Millet system, sure. Right, Hungary. I could return cores. That would cause some aggressive expansion, though. No, let's try and prevent the formation of a coalition, if possible. Just give me money, and I'll conquer you when the truce is over. What do we have left here? Chile, Munich, and Serbia. Hey, Cyprus. Want some money in exchange for independence? We need one more relation. Military tactics. And we can make more cannons. Soon. Focus on trade now. Give me all the money. Let's make sure all these subjects are transferring trade power to us. It costs very little, and you can dominate world trade with this. Oh, unconditional surrender. Do I need anything from Chile and Munich? Well, I could use some money, but prolonging the war also costs me money, so let's just end it. Serbia, you're gonna be a subject. Establish Eyalet. Also give me Kosovo. Actually increases the aggressive expansion a bit, but it's gonna give me more money. Do I want to do that? Yeah, it's a gold mine. Will we get a coalition? Possible, but not necessary. Also war reparations, because you can. The Eyalet of Serbia. Get back home, everybody. Is it time to fight the Mamluks yet? Or do we still have a truce? We still have a truce. For a while longer. Now, look at that income. Vassals and trade. We need to give subsidies to Cyprus for a bit to ensure their compliance. And make use of our modifier to monument construction cost to build monuments. Beautiful thing about the Ottomans, almost endless manpower. So, let's make that quick. And here's Petra, with extra diplo rep. Cyprus becomes the vassal. Make sure to stop the subsidies. Should we close to getting Ferrara? That's surprising. And Morocco, the Eyalet of Cyprus. Oh no, these guys are at war with Ethiopia. Well, you're not gonna be a vassal anytime soon. We still have Medina. And here we go. Bohemia wants me to fight with them. Against Saxony, sure, you're a useful ally. But first, let me just get an alliance with this country here, Dacia, because they do want to be my subject as well. And accept. Yes, Bohemia will help you. Well, not too much, I'm just gonna stay home. But we wouldn't want to lose diplomatic reputation for refusing. Eyalet of Medina. I should annex Dalkadia, because they do have a monument here. It's not a crucial one, but still. Will Ethiopia annex you? Probably. Wait a minute, why don't you want to be a vassal anymore? When we're no longer overextended, our diplo rep will go slightly up. Maybe that'll be enough. And if not, we can increase our trust. So let's start increasing our trust. And these guys here have been annexed. Oh, Ragusa is ready to be an Eyalet. We're down to 8 out of 7 diplomatic relations. Treated some favors for trust, is that enough? Yes, it is. And also, diplo rep went up. So how much does trust factor into this? 65 gives me 3 points. So we can get plus 10 from trust. Maximum. Vassalization, here we go. Immediately promote to Eyalet. Anybody else? Oh, yes! We have expanded our diplomatic range with this action, and there are 4 more prospective subjects. Well then, make Epirus an Eyalet, and move down here to get even more. Najran, Hassa, Hadramut, and Yas. We could also get Ferrara and Talifat and Morocco if they trusted us enough. That's something to consider. I think we get a mission to get Morocco as a subject, but peaceful transition is always better. So let's start with the ones who are already decided to be our friends. Well, there's more. There's 5 now. You are sadly at war, so you don't count. Yeah, let's also do Talifat, Ferrara, and Morocco. It'll cost us some diplo power, but it's worth it. Just need to build up trust with them. Ferrara And Talifat, Morocco still want to be allies? Yeah. 13 out of 7 diplomatic relations is not that bad. Extra merchant, and with that we can start collecting trade power in Genoa. I should also collect trade power in Venice with the guy from Aleppo. Why? Well, because with all the transfer of trade power we get, it's going to be out of income. Let's check that. On pause and see. Oh. Went down. They haven't arrived yet. Just a moment longer. See? Went up significantly. That's a cheap advisor. Here we go. I'm not taking the royal marriages unless I have to, because without diplomatic ideas I can't break them afterwards without losing stability. We have a couple of years downtime now, because I'm waiting for my truce with the Ottomans to be over. Oh yeah, let's do some agendas. We can't because of Bohemia. Well, they'll handle it. Oman wants to be a subject as well. Where are you? Here. Iberian wedding could be trouble for us later. No, you went to war. Unfortunate. Yeah, Sika still announced us as a rival, probably because I have territory here. But we're peacefully vassalizing their neighbors. It'll take a little while longer. We can upgrade Petra again. Let's. Doesn't really give us Diplo rep yet, but at the next level it will. Also, is that manpower? Well, I shouldn't have used all of it. Doesn't matter. We have tons. Trent is close to subjecting themselves to us as well. Should we befriend Trent? Sure, why not? A bishopric wants to be a subject of the Ottomans. Well, they will when they have enough trust. Don't really need an engineer. I'd rather have the money. I'm spamming guarantees, military access, all the relation improving stuff to all the prospective subjects. We can also do gifts, but those cost money. So I'm starting with the free options. Still, the gifts will pay for themselves in time. That's enough relations for subjecting them. Vassalization of Hassa. Immediately promote them to Eyalets so they don't take up diplomatic power. Oh, you don't want to be a vassal anymore. Why? What did you do? I'm just gonna purchase some trust and this should suffice. We can now get more manpower. Let's add Diplo rep guy. We have one. And cheaper core creation, but I'm not making cores just now, so let's not. And I'm not really installing pashas. We could be doing pashas, but I'm mostly just having subjects, so it's not that important. Pashas are a new mechanic. You can, let's go to a province here. See, assign pasha. It's pretty good, but it messes with local autonomy, and most of the territory I have is actually my, core territory in states and all that, so I don't want to mess with it. In fact, I should probably make more states. Let's core everything. Summon trust, resolved the issue. A new vassal. Well, even these guys want to be my subjects now. But they're at war, so let's not invest in them just yet. Rise of the Janissaries. We'll see about that. Don't want to give them too much power. The Sultanate of Yas into the Eyalet of Yas. Did I lose Diplo rep or something? Morocco is more reluctant, suddenly. So is Trent. See, this is all peaceful subjugation. I love diplomatic Ottomans. More money. I'm making more money from vassals than I'm making from trade. Over time, the more subjects we get, the more this will accumulate. I just now added some trade transfers. Let's see how that changes everything. Not by much yet. Aden wants to join us now. Good. The Janissaries are making trouble again. Beginning succession. Personal union with France. This could be trouble. I'm gonna have to kill some Janissaries. Good thing my army is raised up because of the war. Also, extra siege. So get everyone to the capital and kill them. Should be easy. Rival Mamluks. Rival Castile. Let's not lower the maintenance, because we're about to go after the Mamluks again. Ooh, a new prospective subject. You guys want to join? Sure. And you too. Summon a diet, seize some land. Need to make another ulama agenda. What is that? Increase development, sure. We can now complete this mission, which will give us extra on development. Here we go. Constantinople is growing. Sorry, Istanbul. Well, Constantina, what for now? I should really build buildings here. Be rather profitable. Time for a new vassal. Immediately make them an Eyalet. I should be attacking the Mamluks soon, but I'm busy with the vassals. Oh, Sistan is allied with the Mamluks, so I definitely need to vassalize those guys before I attack. With that, we might even get Diplo vassals in India. Would be nice. Is my truce with you over yet? Oh yes, our truce with the Mamluks is over. Vassalize Sistan. Oh, now Morocco wants to be a subject. Were you significantly damaged? Slightly. Sure. We have annulled treaties. That messed it up a bit. Afghanistan. We can almost vassalize Afghanistan. See, there's so much Diplo vassalization potential here. I don't really want to attack anybody, but we have to. Alright, let's ally them. Make these guys an Eyalet. Make sure everybody is transferring trade power to us. Good. And now it's Mamluk time. Complete the mission, defeat the Mamluks. I don't think we even get any aggressive expansion with that, so maybe I should have started with Hungary. How is my aggressive expansion in the north? There's still some. Ottoman invasion, Casus Belli. All in Karakinu. Hormuz. Do we want them? Yeah, I can make them a subject with this. Same with Adal. And Yemen. Oh, that's a bit much, isn't it? Conversangly. Marihan is actually my prospective subject. So let's vassalize them before the war, because otherwise they'll fight us. Here we go, new vassal. Ferrara is ready. And Georgia. What happened to you, Georgia? Here's an alliance. Alright, let's not wait any longer. Declare war on the Mamluks. And I'll vassalize these four if I can. Call Karakinu in. Yeah, we're good to go. Time to call in some Eyalets, especially the ones in Italy. Siena has an amazing army. Hey, Granada wanna fight? Naples organized a crusade against us. Well, I'm not fighting any Christians, so it doesn't really matter. In the meantime, let's work on getting more vassals. Increase infrastructure in our capital excessively. Some more artillery, please. Let's start our conquest with our future subjects, like Hormuz or Yemen. Also, too many vassals. Bosnia, congratulations, you're an Eyalet now. Maybe I should have released Croatia. Afghanistan is pretty big and they still want to be my subject. Oh, no, did they change their minds? Yes, but trust can fix it. Aden is ready to be vassalized. Good, they'll be helpful in this. Send some money to Ferrara. And now they should submit to us. Our brave subject Ferrara is sending the army all the way down to Egypt. I made the cannons, but I forgot to deploy them properly. I'll just wait here for now. They are already called into the war automatically, and still change them to Eyalet while they're in the war. Was that Hormuz wants peace? Well, I'll give you peace if you're my subject, but haven't taken the capital yet. Adala wants to be my friend. I'm currently at war with them. Well, it'll be helpful when they're a subject. Hormuz, Ottoman vassal. Ready? No. Talifat. Well, we need some more trust for them to accept vassalage. Fortunately, we can get that. And now they're ready. Oh, Diplorep. Excellent. Talifat has accepted being our subject. And so will Afghanistan now, with our increased diplomatic reputation. And actually, a lot of other people as well. Then Marrakesh, Tlemcen, Morocco, Georgia, Trent, soon Khorasan. Yeah, let's do that. Especially Marrakesh is going to be nice. They have a great monument here. Unfortunately, I cannot ally anybody new right now because we're at war. But oh, the options have expanded even more. Nagpur. See how far we can stretch our diplomacy. Too much administrative power. Let's develop the capital a bit. I know it's very expensive, but we'll fulfill some missions if we do this enough. We need an inquisitor or theologian to do the mission. Sure, here you are. We repurpose Hagia Sophia and develop our capital. Excellent. Eyalet and Eyalet. Professionalism, sure. Let's destroy their fleet and bring some cannons to the battle. And to Georgia some gifts. They're ready to be a subject. There we go. Make Yemen a vassal. Forcefully make Georgia an Eyalet, so they don't take up a slot anymore. Redistribute some cannons. Time to go down to Adal. Now see, this is the problem with the Eyalets. They're a subject, but they just accepted a separate peace and gave territory to the Mamluks. It's fine, I'm gonna make Mamluks a subject as well. Chase the Mamluk fleet. Afghanistan accepted peace. It's fine, they're still my subject. They got pillaged a bit, not a big deal. Islamic Center of Scholarly Learning, why not? Also, go back to that cheap advisor. Push this fleet out of port so we can capture it. Or kill it. Or whatever. Now, if I hold their capital with high enough war score for long enough, I'll get an event that will let me just make them a subject. But I don't want to rush this because I also want to forcefully vassalize Hormuz, Adal, and Varasangli in the meantime. Unless they're willing to do it peacefully afterwards. Let's have a look. No, and not really. Well, if they were friendly, they would. But I can do it in this war. Hormuz, you ready? Yes, you are. Be my vassal. It's probably time to beat up Ethiopia soon. We can make them release a bunch of countries, and then vassalize them peacefully. Oh, we can boost Petra. It's expensive, but let's. And spend some manpower on it too. Not all of it. Another engagement with their fleet. You're running to here now? Take that too. Capture their ships. Another boost to monuments. Oh, can I still get my money back for boosting Petra? By council, I'll get 50% of my investment only. But I will be upgrading more monuments. So sure, I'll pay for it. Oh, you're in my capital. I should probably address that. Aden likes us sufficiently. Be my subject. And so does Trent. Holy Roman Empire doesn't seem to mean that much anymore, because you are now my subject. Prosperous times, sure. No, Serbia, you're not getting your stuff back. Who else can I peacefully vassalize? A lot of people. But none of them will accept an alliance for now, because we're at war. Go repair yourselves. And I'll kill the Ethiopian army. Their general is a bit better, but we should still win. Sufi Shrine until the end of the game. Excellent. Keep chasing that Ethiopian army. We can diplo-vassalize the 3 countries in India. Sorry, 4. Baluchistan? They're big. Well, okay then. Let's be friends. Everyone can be subservient to our great empire. More Eyalets. Who else wants to be an Eyalet? Hormuz? Sure you do. We'll keep these guys a vassal, so they can be pieced out. Boost some monuments. That's some strong Ethiopian resistance. I thought I wiped their armies. Apparently not all of them. Retreat. I'll kill you later. A jam. I could try and fight them to release some countries, but they're not even co-belligerent, so I'm just gonna do a white peace with them. Call for peace. Oh no. We're gonna keep this going. It's a long war, almost 10 years, but it's gonna be worth it. Who else wants to be my vassal? Marrakesh. Adal. Make Adal a vassal. It's actually going to bring me into a war with Ajuran, but I don't mind. Golden Age. Sure, why not? Let's start a golden age and do trust a subject. You never know when that can be useful. Ethiopia, have you had enough? Now let's beat them up a bit more. Adal will become an Eyalet. You can call Karakunu in again. See, we've been fighting them for so long that Karakunu pieced out, their truce is now over, and we can call them in again. Should we? Sure. More trade power. Comet, no. Right, who wants peace? Everybody wants peace. Marasangli, do you want to be a vassal? Not yet. So we wait. For the Mamluks, should be getting the event soon. Let me check on it. I should get it. I need to wait a bit when I have 90% or more, something like that. I don't remember the details. Where's my event though? Unless I messed something up? Don't think so. Marasangli, be a vassal, please. And you guys can become an Eyalet. I really hope I didn't click away the event, which lets me take them over. Did I? That would be stupid. Alright, you guys are gonna release a bunch of countries. I am then going to diplovassalize. Let's do the same thing to Ethiopia. Maybe I need to keep an army here or something. I really hope I didn't accidentally click the event away. Release some countries and give me money. Who else is in this war? Nobody else. Let's wait for the event. Something might have bugged out, or I accidentally clicked away the event. Let's wait a year or so. I can still do... I don't think I'll lose the Casus Belli. I can still do a white piece and try again or something like that. If it bugged. I probably should check the game files. Oh, extra diplomat. That's gonna be useful. Really looks like something got bugged. Which is very unfortunate. Somehow the trigger is not happening. Unless, when I review the footage, I'll see that I actually had the event and clicked the wrong option by accident or something like that. Well, I'm gonna be very, very angry then. Right, I'm gonna do a white piece and attack them again in 5 years. Hopefully it will work this time. I probably should have taken some money, but I just want the truce to be short. That's very disappointing. Now, let's kill Hungary. You allied with anyone notable? Not really. Reduce that war exhaustion. Do I still have my Casus Belli on the Mamluks? Yes, I do. Right, we'll try again. Maybe something got borked. Well, in that case, what we can do is complete another mission, push into the north and get Hungary. But before that, how about some new vassals? After all, we did just release them. They're grateful, they're happy, they're willing to be subjugated again. A new batch of alliances. Oh, you're ready right away. Mogadishu is my vassal. Ogaden, Pate or Pate, or whatever. Who's next? Morocco. We already have the alliance. Nagaur. No, Balochistan. I invested in you. Well, Marrakesh. Right, the allies are mostly acquired. Let's beat up Hungary. Push into the north. That gives me a Casus Belli on Hungary and Wallachia. Ottoman campaign of conquest against Hungary. Calling in Bohemia and Poland, because why not? Might not even need the Eyalets. Well, let's go. In the meantime, new vassals. New vassal, Pate or Pate or whatever, and switch them to Eyalets. Already got the Hungarian capital. Excellent. This is not a dangerous war. We have Bohemia and Poland on our side, and we are powerful. They have the Pope. Make sure to convert all these vassals to Eyalets, so that we don't run out of diplo power. Some money from Marrakesh. That's a lot of money we're making from vassals. Perhaps I have overestimated how much we're going to get from trade, and underestimated the vassals. Still, let's apply all that transfer trade power. Goodness. Because all their merchants are going to be working for me. That's better. Let's finish Petra and invest in some more ones. All we have the bonus. And the mosque, the city of Jerusalem, because why not? Spend some manpower to finish them faster. And another level. Vassalize Marrakesh. Mogadishu, become an Eyalet. Are we winning yet? Mostly. They're almost ready to submit. Gonna be some aggressive expansion, but it's not really a problem. Some more gifts. Some more vassals. Over vassalization. Over vassalization. How long is that truce again? August 95. Change to Eyalet and change to Eyalet. See, all the countries we've released here have become our subjects peacefully. And this is a great way to expand as the Ottomans without incurring aggressive expansion, because you're not limited by the amount of subjects you can have, because you can have unlimited Eyalets. Now, Morocco. Spend some manpower on the mosque, so we can get another level, while we still have the boost. Morocco is ready. I don't want to prolong this war needlessly. Let's see if Hungary is ready to be a subject. Yes, they are. So give me all the money. How much aggressive expansion is that going? Actually, that's not a lot of aggressive expansion. Very little. Okay, cool. Won't even get a coalition. Good. And here's our Eyalet of Hungary. They don't like me very much. They will like me even less when I make them give me trade power. I guess it's not necessary for Hungary. Not yet. That was quick, wasn't it? We still have a Casus Belli on Wallachia. Let's use that one too. That's gonna be even faster. All the Eyalets. In the meantime, Morocco, become an Eyalet, please. Excellent. Now I don't want royal marriages. Well, some more candidates. Doti. I'll reach Ming in a moment. Actually, I should change up. Finished. The idea. Although I'm beginning to wonder. Trade. Maybe not the best choice with trade. Though it will scale in time. Especially after we get the Mamluks. Hopefully it works this time. Hey, Tunis, you want to be my subject? No. Income from vassals, 10%. That's going to be a nice cash infusion, isn't it? Build mosque. Establish Eyalet. I get a coalition? Not really, no. Excellent. Subjugate the Romanians. Income from vassals, 25%. Nice, nice. That's going to make me even richer. And we can get Casus Belli on Austria to break the von Habsburgs. So that mission makes Hungary a core Eyalet, which means I can annex them, but I cannot call them to war. I think I might prefer them to be a normal Eyalet. Now let's prepare to kill the Mamluks again, shall we? And also, keep getting vassals. Hey, Malindi, be my subject. Or even Ajuran, even though I beat them in the war. No, they will not agree, not peacefully. The pink one, and the Doti, with a Doti flag. Oh, you don't want to be my ally. Not yet. Peaceful vassalization of Baluchistan. Sultan Ahmed Mosque. Max level. Aggressive expansion scholar. Time for some land. I should also give more privileges to the Dhimmi because they don't have enough loyalty. Millet system. Sure, that looks fine. And Dhimmi liberties. Oh, that's easy. Increase autonomy. Here you go. And now I'll steal your land. Land reforms. I prefer legalism. That's a nice level of income. At this point, I'm pretty sure my trade ideas were a mistake. Careful ill. No, that's terrible. God damn it. The new one is very weak. Let's disinherit and we'll get the nice heirs event. Mercantilism. Our truce is over. Okay, let's see if it works this time. Ottoman invasion. Can trigger the collapse of the Mamluk Sultanate event. Let's get Karaköyünlü involved. The rest is unimportant. Go. As well, I'll have to take the 356. It's not perfect, but that's what we get. Now we will rush their capital to make sure the event happens quickly. Vassal in Malindi. Alright, these guys actually are Eyalets, but they have a lot of Sultan and Universalis. Yeah, sure. And these guys have a lot of troops. I'm gonna call them in. Calling these Eyalets, actually, it's pretty annoying that you have to call each one manually with a diplomat. Finally, collapse of the Mamluk Sultan. This is the event I've been waiting for. Now, so long as steady wins the race, gives me nothing. Or this, the land belongs to the Sultan. We have to occupy their capital for 3 years at 90% war score. Not sure why it did not file last time, but it's here now, so it's all good. Well, let's get that war score. Call some Eyalets to war. Complete the mosque. Don't need that manpower. Build Hagia Sophia. Still gradually calling my Eyalets to war. We already have triple the army of the enemy. Why are you guys not attacking Ajuran? Oh, you have a truce, so you're not called in. Go get them. Let's peace out the jam. I want a white peace with Tunis, because I can't take them over in this war. Once we get the Mamluks, we will get a casus belli on Tunis. Right, Marrakesh, we are gonna need to annex. Let's rein in the Eyalet. Then we can't call them to war, but we can annex them. Let's build their monument. The Mamluks are trying to retake their capital. Do we have our armies free? Not at the moment. Peace out Tunis, just give me some money. Oh no, we're killed. You get some reinforcement. Is my army that good that it's gonna survive this? Well, it survived. It didn't win. Let's assault the capital of Ajam. Maybe they'll want to peace out now. They will. Oh, they're even going to give me some stuff. How about you release some countries? That should do. Now I need to retake the Mamluk's capital. Make a hole in the wall. A new vassal, please. Ajuran. Oh, they're even willing to become an Eyalet right away. And we got their capital back. Excellent. Oh. So the war has to be going for 3 years, and I need to hold the capital and have over 90% war score. I thought I need to hold it with 90% war score for 3 years. Well, that's better. Let's end this war now. Boom. White peace. And they immediately become our subject. They are a core Eyalet. It's different than all the other Eyalets because they try to rebel. But it's not a big deal. We can kill them. And that actually unlocks a couple new missions, like the deserts of Arabia, which we have subjugated. Subjugate Egypt, which gives us a casus belli on Tunis. Sure. The fate of the Mamluks, which will make them more compliant. I just need them to like me and have a little liberty desire. We can do that. Liberty desire is easy to achieve with just spending prestige or paying off debts. Placate local rulers, you just have to farm prestige elsewhere. But that will all come in time on its own. In the meantime, it's 1499. We rule from Hungary all the way down to Malindi. Let's make them an Eyalet. And I almost got Ladakh. Let's get Ladakh. We're now the custodian of the holy cities. New vassal of Ladakh, next to Yarkand. So we're from here all the way to here. Let's check the diplomatic map mode. We have Bohemia, Poland, and Karaköyünlü as allies. It's time to betray Karaköyünlü because I have claims there. Other than that, from here to here, and from here to here. Now, don't you think the Ottomans are a bit overpowered? Admittedly, I think I played my cards wrong in the policies department because I am making a lot of money from trade, but it is negligible compared to the amount of money I'm making from vassals. Good thing about the trade income is it does scale up very nicely. When you get more vassals, especially around the trade nodes, it will grow even more. And my expansion plans here would of course be to get more vassals around the trade nodes, maybe even peacefully. Let's see who is willing to become my subject. The Italian city of Parma, Mombasa, the Knights, Sindh. See, even the Knights want to be my subject now. And Mombasa is all the way down here next to Kilwa. As you can see, this might be better than the HRE. Well, no, revoking the privilege makes them normal vassals, in which case they just join your wars without all the manual calling, which is nice. But on the other hand, the Ottomans can do this from the start of the game. which makes them incredibly powerful. And we can do it to countries of any religion and any region, and not just European Christian nations like the HRE. So I think it's comparable, actually. And maybe I was even playing it a bit too safe, because we don't even have a coalition. In my test game, I actually made the Pope an Eyalet, which was funny. However, everybody hated me. You know what? Let's do that. Let's make the Pope an Eyalet. Why the hell not? Should I truce break just to do this? I guess I can show you the screenshot from the other game, because I don't want to wait until the truce is over. I think they're giving me all of their tax income though, which makes them much poorer. Then again, if I don't call them to war, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyways, how do you like the new Ottomans? Because I like them a lot. And the Vassal Swarm is as wonderful as it always is. Now, if I were to attack someone, this doesn't actually call my Eyalets on its own as it shows here. I think it's a bug. It's probably going to be fixed. But it does show their army. So that's 174,000 troops without calling any allies, just with my Eyalets. And what I think the strongest thing about it is that you can do what we did here to Ajuran. Just release a bunch of countries and they'll like you so much that they will become your vassals willingly, and you can have endless vassals because you just switch them to Eyalets. Right, I'm going to end this video here. Let me know how you like a return to EU4 after all that time, and if you'd like to see more of it, or should I just stick to Hearts of Iron? It's been nice to play this again, but for now I'm gonna end this video on a note that the Ottomans are even more overpowered now. And you can diplo-vassalize your way through the world. I wonder if this works in America. If you can, make American tribes your Eyalets, that would be quite something. Maybe it would be worth investing in exploration ideas. That's something to check, isn't it? Perhaps I should have invested in exploration rather than trade. Still, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.